Hey everybody, this is Ozark Pepper 1. I haven't been making a lot of videos lately, and I've got a few people ask me why, and a lot of it is I've been pretty busy. This time of the year, the weather kind of fits my needs a little more. You know, in this area of the world, it's, you get your moments from your springtime to your early summer, and then at the end of summer, you've got the fall, until winter. And that's pretty much the two seasons that I like, that I actually do things. But here's a good topic for tonight. Maybe you guys have dealt with this, and that's maybe you've had somebody do you wrong in the past, say years ago or within recent times. But this is more for the people that maybe have had something go wrong, say 10 to 20 years ago or 30 years ago. They may have had someone do them dirty, step out on them, or anything. Well, the best thing to do with someone who does you dirty is to not really seek revenge so much, is to the better thing to do is to step out of view, out of sight, and out of mind. Because when you do that, then you live in that person's brain. You live in that person's thoughts. And it torments them no matter what face they put on, no matter what success they have in life. They may have an illusion that things are great. They may be better financially. They may have this appearance of living a great life, great family life, and all that. But if they did you dirty, and these people, they're not. These are not narcissists. Not all of them. Some of these are just regular people, but they've done you dirty at one point, and they don't seem to be remorseful for it. At the very beginning, when you step away and you don't give them access to anything of you, they don't let them see your social media. Don't let them visually see you, and maybe ditch the mutual friends that you have with them, and it will eat them for years. They will collapse on the inside, and this is not something to do that I'm suggesting to do uh, out of vengeance or out of spite. It's more for your own sake, because when you're away from them, they're not, you're no longer available for them to torment. But at the same time, it does have its own form of karma for them. And one of the things I don't do is cheer on karma on other people. I don't sit back and go, ha ha, good for them. Because when you do that, you're just bringing it right back on yourself again. But if you don't believe me on this, just try it. And you will see that the people that do you dirty will self-destruct. They will fall apart. And you'll see it little by little. No matter how tight their situation seems, they may have a good financial setup. They may have run into some money or hooked up with somebody with money or anything. But they will still fall apart at the seams. And it'll increase as time goes on. I watched it happen to a multi-billion-dollar company. And I never thought it would, but I stepped away from it, and I watched them fall apart, and they're still falling apart. And I was told to do this by somebody. They said, here's how you do this. Just don't pay attention to them. Do your own thing, and make your own way. Live your own life. And the ones who do you dirty will self-destruct. They will fall apart. I just find that stuff interesting. It works on individuals too. I've seen people in marriages, I've seen a spouse cheat on another spouse and run off, and they may run off, say some girl may run off with a rich guy, or the guy might go run off with the girl of his dreams and leave the girl behind that he was married to. And at first it seems like they're doing good. And then the spouse that they left just goes back into living. They work their job and they take care of their home. Meanwhile, the other one has burned that bridge they left. And now they have an empty space that they can't fill with that new person. No matter how long it takes, they can't fill it. And some of you, you may know that that's even written about in religious texts. That people are yoked as one, when they enter marriage or something. And I would say that, marriage, a lot of people get it wrong. They think that marriage is a paper from the state, and the state has nothing to do with it. And a piece of paper has nothing to do with it. When, if you go back 3,000 or 4,000 years ago, or several thousand years ago, and say you read ancient text and it says so-and-so went and got him a wife. Well, do you think they had a ceremony and got the state papers and all this stuff? No. So, a wife was basically someone, it was whoever they got. It wasn't a fictional character on a piece of paper. And that's been altered throughout history to where now that's what people view as a marriage, is a contract with the state. And that's not what it is. It's human interaction. It's the same as when you see animals pair up, or anything. It's the same thing. But back at the issue of karma, you will see throughout your life, people who do you dirty will fall apart. And some of the people you'll see in your life will be super healthy people, and their health will fail. And these are just things I've observed in my life. I might be, who knows, borderline psychotic or something, but I'm sure others have seen this stuff too. I'm not some person that's, highly superstitious. I don't think there's a boogeyman around every corner. But I do call out what I see. And that's just something I've noticed over the years. Anyway, I've rambled about 10 minutes. So, you all have a great rest of your week. Ozark Pepper 1 out.